Hey everybody, Asher here, back with more Starsector, where we are continuing approximately just after where we left off before. We have tucked our tail, returned home after taking on a Tritachyon fleet that quite frankly kicked our behinds. However, we do have a lot of ships to show for it, and we do have a lot of repairs we needed to do. Like we do have another ship here that I have actually done a little bit of work with just to see what I could kind of make do with it. Like I did put a reality disruptor on it and 3 tack lances because apparently I'm still short on those. It's an interesting, but I want to be able to restore it before I can drop it off. And with the way our colonies are making money, it shouldn't be too long before that's the case. So for now, we are going to dump this in the storage bin. We have some other work that we got to finish up here. For instance, we have 2 contracts here and about 60 days left to do it, which is a little bit problematic. So we'll try to figure that out. There still is the Atslin issue. Ugh. And I'm glad that other people are similarly kind of disappointed with how that stealth quest worked out. So we'll get it when we get it. And we will be able to continue with the stuff, at least in Gladia over here. So we're going to go west first. I did see another thing that popped up on my bounties that was fairly interesting, which is there's a Ludic Path base that's targeting 3 of our people, or 3 of our colonies, but we have 108 days to get a pretty nice payoff for it. This fleet could do really well with it, and technically since my first questing involves me like flying all the way out here, I could be traveling a lot lighter than I am right now, so I think at this point I'm going to put a few of you guys on the bench. So we'll put you on the bench. Who can I take out that could be maybe a little bit better off the bench? Like it's kind of silly that some of these ships have been sitting for a while. Like we could take yeah, we could take you back out. We could take you back out. And that way we just have our officers still assigned to ships, but maybe not use the massive fuel cost for, frankly, stuff that we're fighting is not going to be too hard. And even then, we're still taking 4 battle cruisers. It's not like we're taking nobody with us. So let's put you over here. Who's our team energy here? Actually, was this one? Yeah, this one was one of the ones that I found that had built-in stuff with it. So let's see. You're cautious. You're steady. That's okay. I think I'll put the cautious one on the beamboat over here, which I still maybe should make some adjustments on, but we're not going to bother with that right now. And then Uther, you can just go over here. I think I may actually put Uther on. Honestly, I think I'm thinking of running both these paragons side by side with each other. I think that'd be pretty insane to make it work. So let's go ahead and use our supplies. We do have some crap with us here. You can see some of this gear here just from me re-equipping stuff, so we'll put that back in there. Our crew numbers are great. In fact, they can be even greater here if we just decrease them by just a little bit. So see, we already have some shore leave available. Then we're going to have to dip into the resource stockpiles again because we want to get more than 2. I'm going to go ahead and get a full-on refuel here. And this will be most of my cash for the month, but that's fine. Because now if we look out here, the world is literally our oyster. So we're doing the deserter because we're trying to build up rep. So we're going to go to Hans first. This target is located over here, and I guess we'll figure it out. We have been to this system. We haven't actually been to this little cluster stuff. Unfortunately, there's not like a great path through the nebulas or through the hyperspace nebula, so we're just going to kind of go mer, 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 mer. All right. Y'all aren't here for the sound effects. Maybe you are. Maybe there's one of you out there. It's like, yeah, make some more weird sounds. Let's get weird. But for now, I think we can fly lighter for the moment. And then bump ourselves up a little bit hard. Whoa, we're flying at 14 speed. Why are we flying at 14 speed? Is it because we're in a nebula? TRS Goddard with apologies. Do you not have... Huh. I am fairly certain And it's a little annoying to have to make a detour like this. I am fairly certain I had you set up before to not be a slow fuel ship. What probably ended up happening was that when I did that phase fleet, I took one tanker out, and now this is the other tanker. So here's Jing with its stuff here. Welcome back to Jing. We'll look at the colony here in just a second. So quick refit. This is the kind of thing you'd think I'd catch when we're doing this, or when we're doing this off camera, but let's see here. Just to make sure I don't stare at the screen too long here. Augmented field drive and efficiency overhaul are the things we want. So augmented field drive, efficiency overhaul, and go back. We'll just auto-fit everything else. Hooray. Alright, look, you got shit on you now. And you should be flying just a little bit faster because augmented field drive increases the max burn level by 2. Alright, let's try this again. That's a little better as long as I don't punt a thing, but that's days lost. We're never going to get them back, but our patrols here are amazing. Like, we literally build Odysseys as part of patrols. We are now broke. We cost this month from having items delivered here a bit because if we look at the production report, we are not getting so much stuff from everything here from the tech mining, which maybe it's time for me to switch off and change the tech mining on other planets because of other people pointed out in comments, RNG is RNG. However, we do have some good stuff going on, such as other ships that are being built. And I could be building some weapons as well, but we have some Dooms that are being built. We have Harbingers that are being built, so this is going to kind of push on us a little bit. We're still making a lot of income, even from Polysius. We're making some income from some of our other colonies, and we are, hopefully by the end of this episode, yeah, we really should have 2 more places here. Look, Hensura is red now. Awesome. But we should have 2 more size 6 colonies. Alright, so this is probably not the way I wanted to go, but this is the way we're going anyway. Because we're just going to try to dodge hyperspace storms as best we can. And we'll have money next month. So yeah, just enjoy the nice backbeats here for just a second. I mean, there's not a lot to say right now. We're being sent halfway across the sector, literally, by contact here. So we'll take a little bump to do some on-field repairs. As long as our crew gets paid next month, this will be fine. With us being at 0 money. Oh, the Chew star system. That's the one I ignored for a contract that was there. We're going to ignore that distress call. I don't have time for those games. Alright, how am I doing on this contract, by the way? 37 days, 38 days. I have some concerns about being able to make the nice big juicy bounty for the other stuff, but that's fine. Money's not really a concern anymore, and I know where the Ludic Path base is. That's affecting my people now. Look, incident averted. That's why. Local security on Polysius. Because Polysius has really good defense. And I could even add a planetary shield to it that'll add even more ground defense to it. So, we're not doing that yet. But that is a thing we can do. So it's one of those things that's it's nice to have, but Ludic Path, we're kind of beyond Path or interest being an issue now. Which is where I guess it's fair to say we're closer to the end game now. What is still getting repaired? Okay, it's use guys. Alright, so there's sad little Jana, the unhappiest of planets. Did I actually run out here with a bunch of Marines in my inventory? Okay, good, just crew. I was about to say. Alright, Flamma also with the distress beacon. And where are we? We're going to hands. We're at hands. We're going to trust the game telling us to pop into this outer system jump point to get closest to where our point of contact is. Look at you. Alright, Tritachyon Deserter, we found you. And you're kind of dead. Let's open up the comm link real quick. I must have left my transponder off, so let me here. I'll just be on my way. No, you won't. We are going to kill you. until you die, and then we'll kill you some more. I probably don't need to bring everybody, but we're going to bring a lot of people anyway. This is more than plenty. Seems good enough. Like, these are tiny ships. I may have even been able to solo this with the Doom, to be honest, but I mean, we have actually some phase ships here. Alright. So I got some good advice for how to use these mines here. But the fact is that I'm still not awesome with them. I've just got to... Oh, you know what? There is something that I forgot to do here. Oh, look, we actually got you. Yeah, let's fly around through you real quick. Yeah, that was... I did a bad... Alright, so we got everybody over here. You're going to be able to phase warp back. So let's get out of here for a second here, and you're just going to keep being able to jump and be annoying. That's okay. We got a lot of fighters and a lot of stuff here, but I forgot to get something that increases my speed. I actually nearly failed with the Reapers again. Well, I did actually fail with the Reapers. So yeah, you're gonna be annoying. But we'll just phase flame you. Yeah, that was terrible. And I'm not that good with the Doom. But it's okay. It's a easy mission. Consider ship recovery. I almost want to. Yeah, I'll do it. Take this. And we get a little bit of wreckage. We got a bounty that's done here. This is a brawler gunship? Nah. Alright, so anything else worth noting in this system? We'll kind of do a fly through because we got 27 days left to go up here. And I think... Okay, we have explored the system. We've explored this system. We haven't explored these. Yeah, I kind of want to go see what's in this cluster because there's 3 orange stars, and if it looks like we're not going to be getting back in time to do that Ludic Path base, then we might as well just do this. And maybe I can get a better fight for the Doom. Yeah, we got one ship that's kind of on fire down here. Kind of have our low-tech plume. I think I've already been to this black hole. Pretty sure it didn't give us much of anything. Ooh, wait a minute. Nearly just flew into all that. Alright. So see, we got a little bit of money. Your crew only deserts if you go to port and people haven't been paid, and now we've been paid. Our monthly income, not nearly as good. We have a lot of... there's a lot of people in distress today. That's too bad for them. Alright. Sometimes it's like the little lone pilot that's actually stuck in a well. And sometimes it's not. So... we have a... oh boy. 17 days to look in an asteroid belt for an orange star that is pretty much entirely an asteroid belt. We're going to need some RNG here to save us. Got a domain error probe. Let's at least see what that is first. Didn't have anything. Can double tap it for even more nothing. And what are you? Your stable location. Alright, so looks like we might have it up there. Good ping. Like, I just want the money. There we go. Minor weapons cache. Sensor package. Thank you for your pirate money. And it is... not terrible. Love that it's another Thunder blueprint that I paid a story point for. Oh, that's right. Okay. So I do have 2 story points here. Phase mastery. One thing I definitely need to do is to make this elite. Top speed while phase cloak is active is incredibly powerful. And that will still make me screw up fights, but I'll be screwing up fights at double the speed. Another derelict ship. It's a kite. We really don't care, but since we already flew over it. Alright. Alright, it's interesting my fuel situation right now is not looking that happy. But we do have enough to get back, so let's explore a little bit because right now our bounty's over there. We have 57 days to get all the way back over here. And it's something we're going to beat up anyway. But I don't really feel rushed to do it. So there's Jing, size 6. Gonna look, suddenly turning a profit because Jing no longer has to make hazard pay. Nice. We have one more industry that we can put on here. And right now this is decreasing stability. So we have tech mining, which has not done a lot, megaport, ground defenses, refining. And right now we still have widespread ruins. So that's the thing. I mean, at this point, do we put heavy industry on it and then put commerce as well? I mean, wow. That hit me very hard and very suddenly, and I apologize for that. Okay, now my body's betraying me. Let's just spend some money here. We'll put a heavy industry on here for now. Well, you know, no we won't. Because we have mining that we can actually put to get just a few more ores. It's not great, but it's kind of a tough call here. Anyway, well, we know we want to put commerce on here eventually, so let's put commerce on here first. We can take the stability hit. And don't overthink it. Just make some damn money. All right. So what else are we gonna do here? Because we got another month, and then we can put some stuff on here. Beta Athlon has some potential better opportunities here for us to transverse jump, apparently. Maybe, possibly. There we go. And what is around this orange star? Volcanic world, desert world. So we're just going to look for any kind of salvage. Sometimes, like on the edge of the map, I always love to check for like research bases and stuff. But it doesn't look like this place has too much. So we're going to survey here. What a terrible planet. And we don't have enough crew to colonize for some reason, so do we stick around? I don't think we do. Like these pings aren't giving us too much for good. And maybe there's like some strategy I'm missing for exploration, but fake space raptor. Always getting hit by the asteroids. Alright, so we got another floating dead ship out here. What are you? You're another kite. It's been like a windy day out here. We did have 15 crew though, so congratulations, your savior has arrived. Could check the red dwarf just for fun. We'll check down here just for fun. And then this is the edge of the map. If we fly along here, it's blank. If we decide to put on a mod or something that extends the world, then it's not so blank. Hantu Raya with size 6. So Hantu Raya now making a ton of money. This is another place where we want to put commerce. Because like light industry, orbital works, like this is a production awesomeness. Look at that ridiculous defense. I love it. We can't afford commerce until the end of the month, so we can't afford shit until the end of the month. So this looks like a fool's errand. Wouldn't be the first time. Alright, did not see any pings. I thought I saw a ping for a second, but I was mistaken. Alright, so might as well check the red dwarf. This is just another survey here, and if somebody says, whoa, Asher, you missed out, then whoops. Alright, so we don't have enough money to build commerce yet, but we will. We're just going to check here if I have enough fuel. Yeah, I do. Cool. So Delta Atlan, sometimes these tiny systems have the goods. Usually they don't, but sometimes they do. There's an irradiated world, and this literally has nothing, but now we've poked our head in. And now we know. Alright, so boring but effective. It's like when you go to the doctor and you're just like, I want it to be boring, and it's boring. Alright, so there's our unicorn place. Don't think we have too much there to visit and do. They're not making a lot of money right now, but they are growing. What we should do probably is to try to make some money so that we can build up our colonies a little more. So I think that's going to be the plan. Go back home. I could really build a third colony out and just really anywhere. This is probably not the way I want to go. This is the way we're going anyway. Oh man. Pressing S to slow down feels bad, but I can't read a map apparently. Alright, so we did all this stuff out in deep space just to try and make a benefactor happy. So I guess we go back into the core world, see if we can make Atlan do its thing. Big thing is that I need to make sure I go and point my ship in the right direction here, so just swing on south, a little more south. There we go. Then maybe we'll have enough to put a... Oh look, we have a... Huh, hang on. Did I forget that I have a communications... Yeah, I do have a comm relay here. Nice, I was smart and I did it. And I think there's only one stable location here too, so that's even better. Alright, any of these exciting? Not really. Like, that one kind of is. We'll see. Like, I just need to deal with those pathers, which right now the Ludic Path doesn't really care that my other colonies are living the agrarian life. There's Tritachyon. Probably not how to pronounce it at all. Then we'll have our other colony come up. So we have a lot of industries to build. In fact, Tritachyon right now... What do we want to build on you? We have farming going on. That's good. We want to put mining on you for sure because you have volatiles. Then we can put light industry on you because you're a habitable planet. So this is an easy choice. Looks like we have another comm relay in that system. Cute. Alright, so back home for a second and then we're going to swing west. We're going to lose out on that bounty, but we may still go after the Pather base. Alright, so where's home? Home is to the west. Oh, Gamma Spira. Really? Well, you know, humanity's trash is never that far. But we're gonna ignore it anyway, because we're not good neighbors. Alright. So we got all this crap. And I got a bunch of stuff that I can hold on to here. Like, I've got a bunch of cores I can use. I got a bunch of shit I can trade. That's not bad. Let's go here then, shall we? Let's go ahead and store you. And you know what? We're gonna take a second one of these ships out. And I really am thinking about taking some of these ships out. Or some of these ships out. Well, we're gonna take Glory to the Stars for sure. I may pull this out in just a little bit. Yeah, I think one of the better strategies I read for how to deal with the one place that's been an issue in terms of doing the stealthy scan is you can always bum rush the patrol, like turn off your transponder. I mean, if you fight them, I think that makes you hostile, but you could also just try to dumb luck into not having people present. So let's see here. We're under crew strength, clearly. I guess we take both conquest for now. Hang on. I did outright lose a conquest. So I need to fix that build. So we're going to take one conquest. That's something I forgot. I knew there was something I forgot to do off camera, and it was making my conquest build not stupid. Alright, so that's fine. From storage we have more people. That's fine. And more Marines, because that's fun. And who wants heavy machinery? Almar apparently wants heavy machinery. So let's grab 800 of that. Who wants luxury goods? Kezeron, apparently. Interesting. Who wants heavy weaponry? Everybody. Who wants domestic goods? You guys. Who wants transplutonic ores? Absolutely nobody. Who wants volatiles? Sindria, apparently. We're not hostile with them anymore. And food. Okay, that's fine. And we don't have anything else that we really want to get rid of right now other than like this. So we are going to have some cash on hand here pretty soon. I don't think we're short on transplutonic ores. Yeah, this will be fine. So let's go and pull from the stockpiles again. We're just going to grab like 3,000 fuel, 450 supplies, and call it a day. Seems fine. Alright, here's our fleet. What are we doing with this fleet? What do we want to do with this fleet? First off, we want to give the laser boat back to Little Miss Cautious here. And then, yeah, I think from here we're just going to fly on. I know this is a heavier profile than maybe what I've done before, but it's okay. We are literally... We're kind of do the Kalachor archive as we can. We can always drop back by here to see if we can get more info from you. Maybe we go all the way over here first, just to see if we can make some deals. Then we can fight some pirates, perhaps. Seems fun. Seems so much fun. We're going to transverse jump out of here because I don't feel like dealing with driving that far. Alright. Well, if we're going all the way up there, we do have a bounty up here, right? This is the highest paying bounty we have. Black hole system and the new Biscay system. Well, there's only one. So, once more into the breach. Hopefully not at 14 speed. Good, we're at 16 speed. And we've got enough money, but just barely not enough money to build more commerce. Which is a little annoying, but we'll fix that when we make some deals. The more important thing to me is that we're building some other backup ships. Like, if I'm going to make a phase fleet eventually, I want to, like, legit make a phase fleet. With, like, multiple dooms, multiple other stuff. Just flying multiple secret, but not that secret, but... one of the encounters that I will go ahead and say, there was someone who was watching very closely and saw that I flew over something, and that viewer was indeed correct. That it did lead down a little portal into a story area, and it was actually pretty close to here. So there's my base bounty gone. I'm not going to try to sequence break this time, though, but in future playthroughs, if the opportunity arises and I can sequence break to do stuff, I'm absolutely going to do it. But for now, we're just going to go over to our very good friend Alpha New Biscay, which for some reason makes me think of Bisquick. Oh my god, 2 days remaining. Seriously? Oh man. Okay, well, near a barren world. There's probably like 50 of those here. Barren world. You're barren bombarded. You're cryovolcanic. You're volcanic. You're rocky unstable. You're a gas giant. Maybe if we don't do this totally stupidly. Just regular old Baron. Show me on the map. Alright. So, can I do this with the power of love, magic, and maybe some transverse jumping? This has got to be the gravity well. Like, it's got to be. Because if we look over here, sorry for continuing to go through the same map. Yeah, that's got to be it. So, let's give it our best shot, and if we make it, we make it. If we don't, not the first time I've wasted time in this series. Like, oh god. We've got to get it, like, right away. Go, go, go. There you are. Is your bounty about to expire? I think we got in just before the warning bell. Oh no! Okay, we didn't get the bounty expired message. That would be really awkward. It's like, hello, now I don't care. Alright, hey, calm dude. Minfior. Attention, prey. Yeah, haven't heard that one before. Alright, so 2 onslaughts and some other goodies. And we're going to do this with the Doom. And we got a lot of supplies. We can't bring everybody. In fact, I'm going to bench you for now because I think we can get more throughput by bringing in 2 of the apogees, 2 more of the apogees. I could potentially bring in the Eagle as well. I mean, the Eagle's unmanned. It'd need to be the Falcon. I probably should have moved you back over to the Conquest, but it's fine because we'll be able to reinforce in just a minute. How do we want to do this? Maybe if we're feeling a little spicy, and you know, if you know me, I love spicy. Spicy is good stuff. Let's do it like this. We're gonna have you follow you because that's worked out really well. You follow you. You follow you. Have you move up here and claim this. It's going to take forever. Have you move, not like that. Have you move up here. I've gotten some very good advice in the past for maybe you should do defense orders for stuff, and that's probably true. Let's have you guys go over here because you all will be able to engage in range, and it'll be really easy. You all are very self-sufficient, and I'm a Doom. I can just fly wherever. But we'll get some reinforcements to pop in from over here. It'll work like magic. And hopefully we don't get destroyed by ballistics, because that would be dumb. Alright, so but this is the idea with these things. They can fly as fast as some frigates. I just feel like I bumped somebody. So pretty much what we're going to do is make a really big ass line of engagement. Unfortunately, I didn't stick around to actually take that node. So see, we got a tiny little frigate over here. We got a really stupid freaking AI ship that's just sitting and waiting. It's like, that's not my job. Work is the poop. Yeah, you're dead. It's like, it's pretty much looking over here like, give me something to kill at this point. So we're going to let these contacts ping on here a little bit more. And we'll kind of let our line form at this point. We can reinforce at this point, and we shall do so. We're not going to force them really to do anything yet, but sorry. I guess technically I could have phased and avoided that. Alright, so we got all you guys here. Now, once again, one of the ideas that I have gotten here is to use these bombs. Look at that. We're moving so much faster all of a sudden. Wonder why. Probably some good advice I got. Okay, so reinforcements again. Bring all of our space buddies in here and we will be fine. We'll bring all you guys like over here. I'm gonna ditch you. Let you freeform. Starting with this. We got a ton of fighters because it's multiple Moras for multiple cats. And Com Relay Gamma, we're gonna kill that assignment. And we're just gonna send you guys in to murder, death, kill. Nothing like a little demolition, man. It's always relevant. Alright, we got a ton of missiles here, though. Okay. So part of the fun here is trying not to fly so fast that I get myself, like, torched. Alright, I could probably pop out for a second, but do I want to is the question. Is this a high enough priority target to do it? Maybe if I accidentally bomb myself it would be. You're gonna die to a mine anyway right about now. There we go, got him with the mine. And look at this, just like this. We pop in, we run into an apogee as is tradition, and we pop out. So, what was it? I forget who said in the comments, but it was a great thought. Just, the idea behind the Doom is that you build opportunities that the AI may or may not take advantage of. Alright, so we have, our Radiant getting radianted. That's kind of a problem. So we need to bring some, pretty serious support over here. Can we actually... I kind of want you to fall back, but we've kind of set the table here. So we're going to serve some fried chicken, I guess. There we go. You actually saw a Radiant just back up. Who knew that would be a thing? So Odyssey's doing good Odyssey things. Just got to watch my flux because I will absolutely die. So look at that, the Radiant actually disengaging. Okay, let's get around here. I do kind of want to get cute. Let's do it. Did we actually hit? I don't think we hit. There had to have been too much point defense. But look at that, we have officially distracted our opponents into submission. And now I'm back with the support of my own group. It's so much easier to do a hit and run when I can actually run. Alright, thank you for firing missiles on my weapon systems. That was awesome. So let's not blow ourselves up in front of an Odyssey again. Not Odyssey. Alright, so our goal is to separate these guys with the power of friendship and landmines. This is fine. Let's put you on this guy. And everyone else is doing a pretty good job. So, good job. Vent for fun, because we're currently behind a shield boat. Look at this. We have an opportunity here, because you just turned on your stupid jets. Like a moron. Oh, what in the name of auto-tracking is that? Alright, well, I got him with one Reaper. And we're just gonna pop out, vent again. Yeah, that guy's in trouble for sure. Alright, I don't know. Well, obviously we don't want to, like, accidentally fly into our Reapers here, but there we go. Getting the hang of it a little bit. Once again, really helps to be able to move faster here. Let's do the stupid thing here, shall we? Then phase out. Look at that, we just literally set his engines on fire. So, fun with phase ships. Turns out you really need to take some important skills here, but like we overmatch these. What are you doing? Those missiles are going after nobody. Okay. So, they're in trouble. I think this is full assault time. Alright. We're at negative 28 deployment because of one tiny ass frigate. Alright. Yeah, so far, look at that. The Astral doing an amazing job here. But see, between all the great advice y'all have given me, eventually stuff's working out here, so let's turn around here, poke in the back. Could have probably missiled there, to be honest, but you're kind of dead anyway. Okay, gotta actually get out of here, because this Falcon has eyes on me. And that's not my buddy. Alright. How stupid do we want to be? Pretty stupid, it turns out. There we go! Got him right in the rear. Somehow it's starting to click. Alright, so High Moon, doing the normal High Moon thing of feeling like it wants to take a break. That's fine. You've earned a break. Alright. Probably won't matter. We can claim victory anyway. Alright, so the only survivor here is from a gremlin that wisely ran. We got additional experience. Yeah, this is fine. And you guys couldn't even take out one gremlin. Cool. Obviously we have to take a trophy onslaught, right? Right? Like these eagles and stuff aren't worth it. We already have one onslaught that's sitting there, but this is a really good ship. I'm not gonna take it. I got other things to do. Alright, so take their garbage, as is tradition. We got the bounty in time. Awesome. Okay, the hegemony likes us slightly better. Alright, so last possible second. Let's see if you guys still have some economic needs. Alright, so repairs are going good. We've got a hefty repair bill. More importantly, though, commerce, please. So yeah, and then I do want to build a planetary shield on another place, because once again, that's just ridiculous. But if I can build this much stuff per month, and I do think I'm going to be getting rid of the tech mining soon on Jing, because we still have a lot of widespread runs to go through, but it's not really adding a lot here. But I could put another heavy industry, because this has no atmosphere, and if I find I could put another nanoforge in there. I mean, it doesn't matter as much. Let me rephrase that. There is a concern sometimes if you have multiple heavy industries, if you only have one pristine nanoforge, and you got to make sure you're building from the system that uses the pristine nanoforge. But in our case, since we have not found a single one of those and are only using corrupted nanoforges, it's not a problem. Alright, so is this where we want to go? Maybe. I'm gonna take the could take the fringe, or we could just go here and just go like this and check here and make sure this is where we want to stop. Yeah, it is. Alright. We're still good. Transponder off. It's gonna be a good day, right? I mean, they're friendly. That's Tritach. Alright. Into the black market we go. Alright, still 600. Who in their right mind gets to sell heavy machinery like this? And 181 is still higher than anywhere else, so y'all can just have it. Luxury goods, not a great price, but Kazaron wants them. In fact, that's a good enough price to buy, considering that we're trying to turn a pretty good profit here for Kazaron again. Local deficit. Yeah, it's pretty good. Domestic goods. What can we buy you for? 45? Yes, please. Metals, I don't even care. This, I don't even care. Food. Wow. Kazaron and Thule must be having some problems here. Now, this is a really low, like, profit point, though. So it's not really worth it to do that. Volatiles. Still Syndria. Alright, well, we're making money. That's the plan. Buy a little bit of fuel. We're not going to buy supplies. We don't really need supplies. Okay, cool. Fine. Now we got even more stuff. Colony info. We're not going to raid you guys, but they have a lot of deficits of a lot of stuff. And that sucks, because we could totally raid them and take some of their stuff, but I don't really want to piss these guys off very much. So, this is fine. Let's go to Thule, and we'll have to turn on our beacon for this, probably. We'll see, though. Would help if I burned a little faster. Alright, down we go. Persian group patrolling. Kazaron not too far away. Yeah, we'll need to turn on our stupid beacon. It's fine, it's literally their capital. I'll deal. It's not like they're trying to kill us. Alright, so Persian League patrolling. Patrolling. Oh, that starbase actually has pretty good stuff here. So, I want to make them a little mad. Oh, I forgot to check the dockside bar. Extract files from the colony of Cardars due to political situation. I'll double check that. More challenging target. Nah, it's fine. Anyway, let's do some business. You guys have a lot of supplies, so see, this is good. You guys have some fuel, so this is good. Now we deal with the black market here. Oh, damn. Okay, well, we have to go to Asconia anyway, so that's okay. Yeah. Like I wasn't banking on the food to do a lot, but at least we can sell luxury goods. Alright, well that's the nature of trading and flipping stuff sometimes, is that it doesn't always work out. So let's buy this. Why is our suspicion level extreme? You guys aren't very nice. It's a decent price for heavy armaments. Do I just feel like moving heavy armaments though? Like how many could I buy? I could actually buy them out completely. And those prices will appreciate. Problem is with the tariff, it costs a little more. So we're not gonna bother. Alright, so what did we say at the bar here? Karos, is that a pirate place? I can't remember. Alphabetize. There's a better way to do this. Probably a mod. Gotta sing the ABC song in my head and said QRS. Ugh. Have to squint really close. QRS. Yeah, Pirate Thunderworld. And Thule. Really? Really? Am I that dumb? I am that dumb. Nice. Okay. Oh, it's in Yama. Okay, that's fine. That's kind of on our way out. Alright, that's cool. So let's go to Asconia, make a few more deals. Do we want to kick the pirates here? I remember that place not being like the best pirate area to get. So let's go over here. And we can visit Yama. We can visit Kulan. We still need to go back to Galadia. And I probably need to see what the Adslan beacon looks like. We're starting to run on time a little bit, though. So let's get stopped by a patrol real quick. Or maybe not. Oh, here they come. Are you really going to try to catch me? Okay, that's like the most half-ass. Yeah, maybe we'll go after you. Maybe we won't. So there's better monthly income. Commerce is still building here, though. It's still building on Jing, so that's literally better just income. But yeah, it's like the most half-assed pursuit that I've seen in a while. I love it. All with our beacon on. But it's nice not being bound to Tritachyon and being hostile to everybody in the damn system. Oh, pirate activity. Huh. Maybe we can do the thing. Okay, they're pursuing pirate raiders, so we're going over here for now. Here's their big fleet. They don't have time to pursue us in the black market, so right. Let's turn our beacon off for one hot second here. Can consider our military options here. We could raid the station. We could do a raid. There's like, look at that. We don't have enough shit to do shit. Like we're not really trying. We're just considering trying. Dockside Bar says they still need this. That's fine. They still pay a lot for that. That's fine. Curor wants that for not a great flipping price. All right, so we're not going to try to overstay our push. Yeah, this is fine. And then once we flip the luxury goods, that's a lot of money we just made. Local deficit still 25 per, if you ask me. Cool. All right, that is the power of fuel stuff. So lobster fest all the way over here. We have Umbra as well. That's it, right? Yeah. Because we have our other independent planet over here. This is fine. They're really coming after me right now. Because I flew without a beacon for like 3 seconds. Y'all have pirates. I don't even want to hear it. Okay. Go in here. Sell like this. And then still sells for 85, which is not great, but good enough for me to ditch it from my inventory. 28, not great, but good enough to ditch it from my inventory. So that's fine. Actually decreases the stability. We could totally raid these guys, but what's the point? I don't want to bother with that. There's already pirates screwing with them. Extreme tectonic activity. Thanks. Okay, I think we're good. So let's visit Umber because that's always worth a visit. And let's see here. These are just pirate fleets that are raiding Asconia and running from my fleets. And we got experience from profitable trades and actually gained a level. Well, gained a story point. It's all levels now at this point, so that's cool. They don't like us. We could raid them. Could totally fight their fleet too. So they do have some stuff here. We could try to get more volatiles. Like this is still heavy losses. We don't want heavy losses. We don't want moderate losses. We do like 200,000 worth of volatiles again. So launched the raid, lost 15 Marines, it's fine. 888 is a good number. Cool. Peace in our time, right? So I guess we'll end it at Karos, because we're getting pretty close to time. You know what? I've been trying real hard to keep things under an hour, and I'm feeling a pretty good flow right now. We have a lot of pirates here. They may try to converge on me. No, they're not. Oh, they're smart pirates. So commerce is complete. We're not just going to try to stick it under an hour just for fun, but there's Jing doing pretty good stuff here. And I don't have production reports lately, but I think with my money being what it is, it's probably better, because tech mining is just kind of sunk. Sucked? What's the word? Been tech mining bad? Don't do it. Let's tear you down. And then let's go ahead and build a heavy industry. Because that'll actually work with the commerce and make some damn money. Alright. 2 new intels. Got some pretty good stuff over here. Actually, this is a pretty nice derelict ship contract because it puts us next to an Alpha Core over here. Don't know if I care about the other one particularly, but let's go ahead and raid Karos, wherever it is. It's all the way out here. And you're not pursuing me, right? So we're just gonna literally transverse jump in and have a great old time. I can't talk. That's not what I wanted. What? I just jumped into the complete wrong system. I have not done that in a while. Okay, let's try that again. This time without looking like a moron. So I get for being like, oh, I'm doing so good. The question is, am I though? Alright, so domain error probe. That takes us out west. I still kind of want to see what's in the northwest part of the system here. Look, it's our buddies. I hope they're not running from us. Our sensor profile should give us away. Alright, so pirate smuggler. I could take them out. I'm not going to though. I got bigger fries to fish. Dockside bar, connection request. Nah. Definitely not. Alright, do you guys have anything worth my time? It's a decent price for these. It's not the greatest price for you, but it's probably good enough. And same here. Then body parts. This is okay. All right. Okay, extraction's fine. And then supplies. We don't want to do that. Could do ship equipment, could do volatiles again. Heavy machinery is fine. Food's fine. Luxury goods is fine. Guess we just go for more volatiles. Easy. And raid. Lost 21 Marines. Probably should have gotten a little more here, but talk to... we got to return to Kazaron here. Do we got to do it in a specific period of time is my question. I probably do. 98 days. Alright, so we got derelict ship down here. Kalachor Archive. Let's go see how you're doing. Then we'll go see if we can look out in Atslin, and then let's go visit Galatia. And, what? Are you serious? Are you stupid? The answer to all those questions is obviously yes. And how's our other colony doing here? Umu, almost up there. You're actually making a profit with hazard pay right now, which is hilarious. But stability and accessibility, those are the keys. I mean, as long as our colony's not costing us money, we might as well make some more, right? Alright, so Ludic Path Cell dissolved, so they're like, we give up. We're not doing anything with Zhang, it's fine. Like, literally, they just were like, we can't make this work, so we just give up. That's nice. Alright. Let's see what other missions you got for us. And if they will bring us anything here. What's available on the bounty docket? A more challenging target would be nice. Alpha Cameron. I think that sends us in the wrong direction. But we're gonna do it anyway. Special Fleet Pirate Bounty. Star system near Alpha Maned star system, 14 light years away, 1,000 credits. Per frigate destroyed or disabled on increasing scale for larger hulls. Might as well. Anything for you, Mr. Arroyo. Because we want some stuff that you're doing here. So, for all of our new shit, this isn't great. That kind of puts us in the wrong direction. Bather Bounty. Oh, actually in the place we were going to go down anyway. So that's not terrible. So maybe we just loop down here, go back around. Like, obviously at some point we're going to need to kind of zigzag awkwardly and return our combat extraction mission for a tiny bit of money and a tiny bit of favor, but it's cool. We can, I don't know if I'll be able to fit popping into here, but it's not, we're not going to get a penalty for missing it. So let's see if we can get lucky in Atslin real quick, as everybody wants to do. We've got to really, I should have stopped to shop real quick. We need to buy some supplies before we do this. Fortunately, hegemony space is pretty good for supplies. So we'll see how this goes. Unfortunately, we're not fighting with anyone right now, so this should be real good. That's one of the things about trying to have places that are near core worlds, is that sometimes things work out, sometimes they don't. Let's even just take a look here real quick. Atslin, this is the relay we want. And they do have a sensor array that gives them a bonus here. We kind of wanted this to be in the orbit and the nebula. But it's cool, whatever. We're rolling in money now, so I can totally build some other shit. And you're a fast picket patrolling. I should try something dumb. But let's go over here and not piss off the Port Authority first. Like, I love being dumb. Smuggler faction to a hand to riot, that's fine. Supplies, y'all are at market price, so that's okay. This is okay. That's not okay. This is fine. This is also fine. Cool. Suspicion medium. Come on, guys. Why would you ever suspect me? It's not like these goods are ill-gotten. Really? Really? Allow the scan. Oh. That's fine. Take the damn drugs. I don't care. Alright. Should have just ditched him. So we can always pop in over here and be like, here's the relay, making covert installation impossible. Now if we go over here, I want to try something. Are they going to emergency burn for us and try to talk to us and be sad with us? Yep. Heavy armaments, fine, take them. Okay, so you're gonna go down here. Oh, damn. Okay. So that didn't work very well. Oh, what? There's another fucking patrol. Okay, well, that strategy didn't work. So thank you for the comments for that suggestion. We're gonna try this with the phase fleet for sure. That was a waste of 14 days, but it's fine. We love experimentation on this channel, so that's totally cool. I don't care about my rep with hegemony, so it's not a big deal. And really all I lost was some money, and money isn't as big of a concern now as it was earlier. Okay, so let's go to Galatia. Say, why are you making us try to poke? Put a sniffer in a really stupid system here. But yeah, if I get a bunch of doom ships together in like an actual phase fleet, the way the mechanic works is that the more phase ships you have in your fleet, the lower your sensor profile goes. It's kind of backwards, but that's just the way it is. Alright, so Galatia Academy Station, open the channel, continue. Captain, it's good to see you return. Finally, bring her by shuttle. Directly to the docking port. I'll meet you there. Comm shut off. So look at this happy family reunion between Alvis and Scylla and Anita. It's all great. You step off the shuttle, thrusters clicking as they cool. Followed by Scylla, the scientist has been very quiet for a brief shuttle ride, which has her return to her Galatia Academy Station after a time in hiding. As promised, Provost Baird is waiting with a small group of masked guards and senior advisors. Accommodation Sebastian waves as you gaze your drift over him. It's so good to see you back with us, Scylla. Okay, this is the most important decision of the run. We're going to wave back at Sebastian. Hooray! Sebastian smiles wildly as you wave back. Baird is intent on Scylla, of course, and makes no acknowledgement. Cross nods in acknowledgement of the words. It hasn't changed much, he says. Something in this doesn't please the provost, you think. Well, I believe you'll find that quite a lot has changed. Alvis, Sebastian, please come forward. Thank you. I understand that you knew Scylla back. His vigorous nod, he says, yes, of course. Sebastian begins to welcome Karos, shaking her hand and asking her about the trip. Karos raises an eyebrow at the question, and Baird interrupts. There will be time for that later. Alvis, please show the newly reinstated Accommodation Karos to her quarters and show her the new laboratory. Baird pauses, seeming to examine Karos for her response, but Scylla simply nods, in acknowledgement without meeting her eyes. Scylla, I hope you can thrive here. Again, please go be with Alvis and keep an open mind. With a sigh, Baird turns to you. Captain, thank you for finding her and bringing her home. The provost watches as the two leave the receiving lounge, starting the chat, a smile showing itself on Karos finally. With Scylla, we can begin it all again. Baird holds up a hand to indicate an adjoining transport pod. Let us move to a more suitable setting for the rest of our discussion. So we follow Baird. Baird seems to study the passing conduits and vistas visible through the pod's bay windows, lost in thought. The silence grows, and you find that this may be an opportunity to ask something of the provost without interrupting one of her lectures. So you could say, I don't think the Persian League will be happy to lose her. She doesn't like you, does she? Or say something. Well, we're going to ask about the Persian League, because that's fun. Some among their ranks, yes, a hint of a smile forms in Baird's face, but others can see this as the best way forward. The League can't pull all the best and brightest from the entire sector. The Galatia Academy can, and they don't have the theoretical research and experimentation infrastructure we do. It's all practical matters with the fleet armamentarium. Weapons, warships, heavy industry, and doling out contracts to Gen's allies. Furthermore, sub-factions within the League could not call an open vote on a matter so delicate as this. We merely resolve that political question by other means. The provost nods slowly, acknowledging your role. She doesn't like you, does she? Baird looks at you for a long moment. You think you can see something new, something almost like emotional pain, really, from behind those glasses. Scylla never appreciated the gifts the Academy offered her. It's how she was raised. Perhaps her insubordination was indulged, became habitual, but with time, when she sees what we accomplish, maybe her higher sense of rationality will win out. I know she's capable of it. Baird turns, staring forward, and sets her jaw. Through the silence, you can almost hear Baird thinking. The transport pod hisses to a halt. You can feel the subtle shift of antigrav fields. You step off and note that this seems to be a back entrance, which allows Baird to avoid the waiting room full of important people unused to being told to wait. You follow Provost Baird into her office, and the door closes with a notable absence of sound. She motions to you to sit in front of her desk as she checks the incoming signal. She seems to be settling in, Baird says, tapping at her desk console. An image projects into the space above her desk. A surveillance feed of gleaming new physics laboratory Silicros is being introduced by Sebastian to various academicians. Judging by their formal dress and technicians in various states of protective garb, they look young and eager to begin work. She motions at the image. We'll rebuild what we can from Kuros's independent work and what she can recall, but without the Calator archive, it would be inconvenient to recapture certain data sets. Baird looks up at the proverbial sky. I expect that the Hegemony Ministry of Technology Standards has installed very particular forms of surveillance in place around the Gladia system to avoid being caught flat-footed by another little accident. We dare not interfere directly, lest we give them another excuse to meddle. So, acquire the Calator archive, Captain, and quickly. She turns away, dismissing you. It would be premature to speak too much about what I'm building towards, but a magnificent breakthrough is growing closer. You feel the doors open soundlessly behind you, and the mirror mask guard's presence like a slight rise in ambient static electricity. It's time to go. Well, it is time to go. That's it for now. This is Asher back with even more Starsector. It's fun. We're taking our time a little bit more with videos and episodes just because we can. I do need to drop by Thule, and then I do need to drop down here. I think I'm going to ignore this. 1,000 per frigate is not that great. And once again, we're not going to get penalized for missing it. It's just kind of a little loot pinata if you can track down the pirates for that. But yeah, this is going to be a pain in the butt, but I do have some ships that I'm continuing to build. I think we're actually finished with our custom production now, which means that hopefully in the future we can take multiple dooms and make our sensor profile a little bit lower and do something a little bit better. But yeah, our income is great. Our colonies are growing. This one actually didn't get the size 4, which is a little irritating, but Hanturai is going to be in really good hands with commerce and an alpha core. Everything's looking up. I know we're through a lot of the content here. Not all the content, but a lot of the content in the base game. So like I've said before, there's some plans I have kind of to end this run with a bang when it gets to it. We're not done yet, but we're getting there. So what my plan is after this is to do another run through that is very heavily modified. If there's one disappointing thing, it's trying to find some custom factions that aren't just like bonkers overpowered. So I'm not sure entirely how much in terms of other custom factions. Obviously, the Underworld mod has been recommended by a lot of people, and I've gotten some very great mod lists to start my work there. But that's in later days. For now, that's it for now. This is Asher with Starsector. Almost said another game. Again, my brain's kind of all over the place. Thank you all for watching. As always, you're welcome to like the video if you liked it. If you haven't subscribed, and we're already at like episode 50, which is amazing here, you know what? You don't have to subscribe. I mean, you'll find these videos one way or another. I'll keep producing them regardless. But definitely let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know if any sort of systems you maybe want to see me kind of poke at based on what's gone in this series so far. Because I have my own grudges I want to settle, but I'm happy to fix some of y'all's as well. Thanks for watching. We'll do this again soon. Take care.